This is a video of what I would say to the National Association of Realtors if I thought they were actually listening. Why can't we go into a local Association of Realtors office and say, look, this broker owner violated RESPA laws. He forced my client to use a particular title agent, and have the local title company say, oh, not the title company, have the local association say, this is wrong, this is not legal, and we're going to fill out all the papers and we're going to change this. But instead they say, you know, don't mess with him because of who he is, and he has, you know, too much money, and or he belongs to a certain franchise, and basically the local association just shuts you down. I had sellers listings that I had exclusive listings so they could sell at their own. Well, if the seller puts up a flyer to market their own listing, which they legally can in an exclusive listing, why does the local MLS board tell me I can't do that? Why does the National Association of Realtors not police the local associations to make sure that they are making sure that their members are held accountable? Is it the local boards that are the problem? Because I'm just not sure where the problem is. I know that it is impossible to be an honest realtor. I know that the National Association of Realtors charges you to be on Realtor.com, charges you dues, acts like they're the voice of the real estate industry, acts like they're of a higher standard, and they're not. Realtors are not of a higher standard. We could be. It could be a wonderful association if you guys really meant all the stuff you're preaching, all the stuff you're talking about on the televisions and all the stuff you put out, but you're not honest. You're not the voice of the real estate industry. When the realtors come to you upset, crying, or strong, or mad, or hurt, have legitimate claims, and show you what other realtors have done to them or their clients, you don't listen. The local association doesn't listen. The National Association doesn't listen. When there's actual laws broken, they leave it up to the real estate attorney. I called an agent once, a broker, managing broker of a Coldwell banker in my area. And I told her that about what one of her agents was doing to one of my agents. It violated the law, it violated the ethics, the standard of practice, and all of this stuff that's, you know, basically irrelevant in the real world. And she said she couldn't hear what I had to say to her. She's a managing broker, I am a broker owner, she can't hear my issues and listing all these things because she said she was on the grievance committee of the local board. So why are managing brokers allowed to be on grievance committees so that they can't actually hear the problems when you tell them what their agents are doing? The real estate system is severely broken. You folks in the National Association of Realtors need to look in the real estate files and make sure they're even putting the right sold that in. You never do. You don't audit the files, you don't hold the realtors accountable, and you're driving the good realtors out. But who cares, right? Because the top realtors are still making all the money, and you guys are fighting to keep E&O insurance, which protects the realtor and doesn't protect the real estate consumer, right? So what that means is that the consumer comes with legitimate proof and legitimate problems. Then the realtor gets away with it because the E&O insurance fights, gets the realtor off, and then it shows a track record of, well, you know, realtors don't get sued, right? So if the courts decided the realtor's right, they must be right. So the National Association must be doing right by the consumer. You're not. Your people at the local level are lying, they're cheating, they won't listen to me as a broker owner, they won't listen to the other members that point out when laws are broken or consumers are being hurt. The National Association of Realtors is broken and should have no voice in the current financial situation that's going on. You are not the voice of real estate. You should not be even... What you should be doing is helping the consumer, lobbying to help the real estate consumer instead of lobbying to help the realtor. SavvyBroker.com.